Hey there, how are you? My name is Sarah, aka the millcoach, and I'm happy that you have given me some of your time, whether it's live or if it's in the replay tonight or tomorrow or whenever you're watching this. Because you know what? I think that courage is a word that is talked about a lot, but maybe not so much acted upon as much as thought. So what do you think? Do you think that courage is something that you could use a little bit more of today? I know that I could. Right, I was actually working on some projects today, working on some billing stuff that I really don't enjoy. And while I was doing it, I had this wild idea. I was like, oh, I want to record a guided meditation for my clients. And instead of just being fearful because I hadn't done it before, hey, Lucas, how are you? I decided that I'm just gonna go with it anyway. Wasn't an expert, but it was just something that I felt like I needed to do. So I had to be really courageous and not worry about, not getting it exactly right. Hey, Lamine Sec, how are you? So yeah, tap your screen if you could use a little bit more courage. Just a couple, maybe just a little bit more. Hey, there we go, there's a couple of hearts. So I know that courage is probably one of the #1 things that people who want to do epic shit need to really dig into. Oh, you're French, excellent. I don't speak French, unfortunately. And so if you can really tap into your courage and do the big things, even if it scares the shit out of you, I'll tell you what, you're gonna be living a big, big life. So I'm going to share with you 5 ways or 5 hopes that I have for you tonight about how you display your courage. Are you ready? All right. The first area is that I want you to display courage to help others. Yeah. I know that there's something that you know that you take as second nature, or that is second nature. I don't speak French, I'm sorry. The only French word that I can speak maybe is like plié, because my daughter was talking about ballet and we got a book from the library and plié was one of the words, so how about that? So yeah, I want you to show up in courage of how you can help others. So maybe you could help me learn French. That could be cool, right? So there are all these things that you do really well, but we often don't consider that you're really great at these things, right? And so I want you to consider one thing that you know really well, something that you could talk about for hours. And I want you to figure out, is there one person that you could actually go share this information with? And so that's going to take some courage to actually make the offer, right? Because you don't know how that person is going to take it. They might be like, whoa, what the hell are you doing coming at me saying that you want to give me X, But I want you to just move into it. So courage to help others. There's the first way. Hey. Hey, Swally World, how are you? We're talking about courage and 5 things that I hope you can do to move into courage, right? Because epic shit requires it. You have to harness it from your gut level and just move. So helping others is the first one. The second one is courage to follow your fear, right? Courage to follow that thing that scares the shit out of you, right? Doing the things that, aren't in your comfort zone. So I want you to think of one thing right now. Hey guys that just joined us, what's that thing that is gonna make you follow your fear? What's that thing, right? I want you to go there right now. First thing that pops in your mind, what can you do today, tomorrow, to action it, to move forward, even if it's just a baby step? So second thing, I want you to follow your fear, the courage to follow fear. All right, the third thing, hey Derek, good to see you popping in here. The third thing that I want you to have courage around is to just be yourself, right? I am a coach. I work with millennials who really want to do big stuff. Hey, Derek. Hey, Paul. Thank you for that comment. That's super sweet. But I work with clients all the time, and one of the biggest fears that I hear them talking about is that they don't want to really be themselves for fear of the repercussions that they might have from their parents, from their teachers, from the people, their friends, their boyfriends, because if they wave their weird flag really high, there might be some judgment around that. So today I want you to just say, whatever judgment, I'm going to be myself, right? So I want you to have courage to be yourself, not having that fear, and the courage to use the skills that you have. I do a Monday mantra on all of my social media. So if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever, every Monday I do one. And today's mantra was, I have huge skills, right? I have huge skills and I use these huge skills. right? What are those skills that you have, and what can you do to just like blow them up, to use them more? So yeah, the number 3 thing for courage is to just be your freaking self, right? Say it how you think it needs to be said, have that courage, but also, have the consideration for everybody around you. But at the end of the day, be your freaking self. You were made this way for a reason. Facebook, you can find me at Sarah J. Bonenkamp. Yeah, so you can look at the spelling in my profile and you'll see it. And Twitter is, I'm the millcoach, MILLCOACH. Is this advice on getting a significant other? No. This is advice around just showing up in your courage so that you can live a big, bold life. I call it the epic shit kind of lifestyle, where you're doing stuff that matters. So if it sounds like it, well, maybe this could apply to relationships. I think that it probably could, because relationships might be a part of your epic shit. So there you go, Jackie. I like it. So let's go ahead and block these people that are a little wacky and move on. So we've talked about the first one, courage to help others. What's that thing that you're going to do? Right? What offer are you going to make to help somebody? The second thing, you're going to have courage to follow your fear, because there's something that is holding you back. It's blocking you, and you just want to bust through it. Hey, Kristen, I saw you just pop in. Hey, Coco, thanks everybody for popping in. So first, help others. Second, follow your fear. Third, just the courage to be yourself, knowing that you were born with something amazing, baby, and you got to show it. Wave that freak flag very high. Wear your weirdness. You really needed this tonight. Oh, thank you. You should say run at your fears. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, run right at your fears. I like that better than follow, because follow could just be this little meandering thing. So yeah, you just freaking run full force at them. I love it. Thanks, Paul. I'm glad that you like the advice. So we've got two more things that I want you to show up with more courage around. The fourth one is, I want you to have courage to take a freaking adventure. So what's that place that you've wanted to visit that you just haven't scheduled yet, right? For whatever reason, I want you to today decide, here is the adventure that I'm going to take. One of the adventures that I just recently scheduled is a snowshoe adventure. And this is something that I've had on my list for a long time, and I just have yet to action it. So next Monday, I'm snowshoeing, baby. And then this summer, we're going to go and hike Machu Picchu in Peru. So I think that that's going to be freaking amazing. So what is that adventure that you need to have courage for? Right? Is it opening your own business? Is it actually following your dream? Is it to go for some kind of an adventure or whatever? So you just watched The Revenant, not gonna go on the snow adventure. That movie is actually on my list. I've heard it's really fantastic. I can't wait to see it. And so yeah, I wouldn't be going on a snow adventure unless I was like probably right here in Colorado, where it's just in our backyard, and the kind of stillness really calls to me, just like that. I'm not definitely gonna go in a blizzard, so how about that? So what adventure do you need to take? Maybe it's an adventure to just try some new restaurant. Your adventure will be leaving LA. Ooh, an adventure is just living in LA, so way to go. So Jackie, where are you gonna go? You wanna go anywhere? Where? What are the possibilities? What has that big adventure written all over it? So that was number 4. And then we've got the final one before we sign off and say good night. The 5th one is that I want you to have the courage to be vulnerable, right? Think about the time that you learned something for the first time, or think about the time that you actually said what was on your mind and on your heart. Think about that time when you stopped worrying, right? That often takes a lot of courage, right? To just show it how it is, to just bleed on the page, if you will, to just be you, right? Opening yourself up for new possibilities, opening yourself up to be curious about something, opening yourself up perhaps to have your mind changed, right? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Joseph. Hey, guys. Thanks for popping in. So yeah, there you go. I just think that courage is a complete game changer. So recap, first one, courage to help others. What's that thing you can do tomorrow to help somebody else? You've got some awesome wisdom, lay it on somebody. Hey, Tweet Daddy. Nice to see you. The second one, I want you to have the courage to run into your fears, right? Go follow them, right? Hey, Paul, thank you for those little okays. I love it. The third one is the courage to be yourself. You were created the way that you are for a purpose. Stop trying to be like everybody else, damn it. Listen to those gut feels. Listen to those big dreams. And so be yourself. Use your skills. All right. Third one is the courage to take adventures. Where do you want to go? Where do you really want to go and be wild and really live? Hey Marcelo, good to see you in here. And then the fifth thing was the courage to be vulnerable, right? I do have a husband. I have a sexy, awesome, hot husband who is also a fabulous father. So I'm a lucky, lucky girl. So yeah, I am the Mill Coach. I work with millennials who are tired of mediocrity. I work with millennials who are ready to live their lives instead of the lives that everybody else wants them to lead. I have 2 kids. I have a 19-month-old son and I have a 3.5-year-old daughter, and they're freaking awesome. So yeah, my life's pretty great. So yeah, I get to work with people who are dreaming big but just might need a little support in the way that it might unfold. So if you're curious about living bigger, you want to do your epic shit, go over to my website, sarahjoes.com, and it's Sarah with an H, and I've got a free offer for you. I've got a 21-day epic shit challenge. And so every single day for 21 days, you're going to get a video from me that says, hey, go and do this thing if you truly want to up level. Hey, Mel, good to see you in here. Looks like you had a fabulous dinner with your honey. But yeah, I want you to go check this out. And it's just 15 minutes a day, 21 days, and it truly will help you to live bigger. So if that is something that sounds good to you, you can go ahead and register, and you can start, tonight if you'd like. And yeah, I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. You'll live into the courage, because courage truly is this game changer. Go share some love, go do your epic shit, and thanks again for giving me your time on Periscope tonight. See you later.